Like, I don't know. Have you finally snapped? Are you gonna try and kill someone? Me, in fact?
If I was going to kill someone, it wouldn't be you.
Thank you. It's really nice.
Is the number still the same on your relic?
Yep. 866-1111.
I got you. What do you think of the area to the left? What do you think?
Farmland. Looks like there's a big screen. It's nice. Looks like you could grow some crops.
Let's head on over to my ranch.
How much did you spend on all of this?
Money is of no concern to me. I am a very wealthy and... Get back to work!
Okay. Are you embezzling?
I don't need to embezzle. I'm rich. I'm so rich that it's not embezzling. It's called creating jobs.
You still have your jetpack?
No, they took that from me. And I'm still pissed off about that because they owe me $11 million that I'll never see. 1 second. Hello, fiance. I'm going to tell you what this whole thing's about. Sure, I'm going to be making cookies. Predridge Farm has a lot of land for a lot of businesses. We're going to be putting together a farmer's market, putting together a bunch of stuff, in fact. And I want to offer the Marduk a 30% stake in Kyle Corporation and all of its, subsidized companies that are going to be operating underneath of it. Being that the Marduk isn't available, I'd like to talk to you about it. Maybe you could pass it off to him and he could know that this is the real deal. Now, you're probably wondering, why would I just break off 30% of Kyle Corp and all of the earnings of it? Simply put, I have things here on this land that I know that you want.
Like what?
Well, I hear there's gold in these hills. So I'm looking to put together a mining operation, as I know that you need gold. And I'll be willing to let you guys keep 30% of that gold, which should be more than enough with how much gold I've heard is in these lands.
What are you getting out of that?
70% of the gold.
Yeah, but what do you want from us, though?
Well, someone's got to dig in the mines.
Okay, so you're telling me you want us to do all the work on your land and only reap 30% of the benefits?
30% of tens of millions of dollars in gold is a lot. And that's a better deal.
Yeah, we don't give a shit about money, though.
Else. If you don't give a shit about money, but you give a shit about gold, don't you?
Okay, that is more gold than I think we will need for the amount of labor we're doing. We have our own shit we have to do, Kyle.
Well, then, okay. Well, listen. We have access to gold. And don't even get me started on the oil. There's black gold in these plots. We're gonna frack it out.
Yeah, okay. So with this land, let me get this straight. Your plan is to start a mining industry, start a fracking industry for oil.
Yes. And I want the Babylonians to work it. Not too far away for you people to be in a working environment. You guys basically live right down the road. The adequate working conditions for you guys to gather and get what you need, as well as for me to get what I need. I will call you when I wrap this up. Okay? The real question is, I'll sit down with the Marduk and negotiate, but I want you to be aware. All right? Because I think that we got a lucrative business opportunity for the both of us. I won't meddle in Babylonian affairs. You guys will be too busy working my mines for me to and fracking for oil on this land. For me, why would I meddle with you guys? In fact, I'll offer you guys protection.
Okay, so
You get
let me
a
get
lot
this
out
straight.
of me.
basically what you're going to do is you're going to destroy all the land around here so that you can look for gold and oil, and you want
Yep.
the Babylonians to basically do all the labor for you, and in
And you
return,
get paid.
we get paid through gold and oil, and
Yep.
you become extremely corrupt, more corrupt than you already are, and protect us against everything and anything, especially related to the police.
Hold on. I do my best to protect you. There's going to
Well,
be
that
certain
doesn't sound
situations
great, because
where
your
I
best
can't.
is not that great. What do you mean?
My best is better than anyone else's. My bad I'm not giving you all the information you want like because I'm not Brian Knight's corrupt ass. 1 second. Brandy, yes. I will be there momentarily. Give me 5 minutes. 5 minutes, damn it. 5. Listen.
All right.
You don't think you're getting anything out of this? I'm giving you gold, oil, and there's plenty of buildings over here that you guys can scrap as well. All right, look at all. Look directly behind you. Look. I'm not gonna karate chop you or stab you. Take a look to your right. I got all this stuff that you guys can scrap to build your goddamn primitive ass wall. All right, I'm offering you the world. I bought the land, but you're gonna have to work my goddamn mines if you want it. Yes, what's up, Mayor? 20 million? Okay. Got you. So 20 million, perfect. Thanks for the money, Mayor. I appreciate it. I appreciate you, Mayor. Have a good one. See, I just can't stop making money. The thing is, I have so much money, I don't know what to do with it all. In fact, I'm also going to be helping you Babylonians out. You'll be able to put together the Babylonian market over here. All right? You'll be able to have a weekend Babylonian market where you can do deals and trades with the outside world in an environment that ain't, built up by your guys' walls. I'm giving you guys everything you could ever want and more. All the scrap, all the gold, all the oil, everything you could ever imagine, everything you could ever want.
Okay, so in return for Babylonian labor, you are offering gold, oil, any and all
Scrap.
materials that you can find
Yep.
within your lands, and a plot of land for us to build and work off of in whatever
Yep.
capacity we want to.
Yep, I'll let you guys pick the plot of land that you guys want to set up a little dominion over here at. Of course, we're going to have to talk about it. First, we have to figure out if it's doable. But I'm trying to help you guys expand and get what you need, because if you succeed, I succeed. Now, let me ask you something. How are your people at putting together iFruit phones? Because I already got a business deal for an iFruit phone factory. It's going to be coming up here, too. We can make cheap phones, sell them to the public.
Not quite sure on that. I'd have to check
Well,
in.
they can learn, can't they? They can learn. Plus, it's the perfect front for us to have an iFruit phone factory to get all the scrap and stuff that you guys need. And you guys can still do whatever scrapping bullshit you guys do. I don't give a all right? But I'm offering you the world in exchange for your labor. And I'll also be paying you guys money and setting up a little bank account on the side for you guys. You guys can trust me with your money.
Listen, this is definitely more interesting than I thought it would be, and I'll definitely bring it forward in the exact way and terms that you put it.
I don't want you to bring it forward. I want you to get me and the Marduk and, let me pick them up, you up, and then we'll do the whole thing together. I'm afraid that you might lose some of it in translating as you've been cooped up in your little village town for too long. You might not be able to articulate the grandiose of this idea.
I could never dream of being as articulate as you, Fred. I will.
I was a
I'll
gifted
set up
child.
the meeting.
Perfect. But let me just ask you something. What is your thoughts? What is your opinions? We set up a couple mines over here. I'll pay for the oil equipment, the mining equipment. I'll have everything over here that you guys need. And then you guys can come to me to approve which one of these buildings you guys want to start tearing down for your little scrap collection, so you guys can expedite the building of everything that you guys got going on. Because I know a lot about what you're into.
What are we into?
You don't have to worry about that. The more dumb you think I am, the better it is for me. I just need you to I need you guys for manual labor. And I want to pay you guys in product instead of having to pay you in cash.
My real thoughts on this is I think it's definitely interesting. I think it's, I feel like there's something here that
Well, I'm setting up the
could
Pred
progress.
Reserve.
However, I also know you to an extent, and I know that the game you play is always coming on top, Pred, which is concerning.
Of course it is. I'm going to set up the Pred Reserve. Every bit of gold has to be documented and cataloged into the Pred Reserve. I then weekly depart your guys' gold share to you, as well as the oil reserve that I'm going to set up as well. You guys will be able to get truckloads of oil. You guys will be able to get truckloads of scrap. And also, with the money that you guys are making, I'll allow you guys to buy up the materials and stuff that you need under one of my dummy corporations that I'm going to be using to set up the goddamn mines and the goddamn oil equipment. All right? But it's important. You know, you guys don't got to work here all day long. You guys don't have to but I would love for you guys to set up a little plot on the land, start breaking ground for the mines. Fracking. It's going to be great. It's going to be, we're both going to win. We're all going to win. I'm going to have hundreds of millions of dollars, strip this half a grapeseed bone dry. I'd be profitable as shit. I'm going to sell some cookies. All right. Fredridge Farm is the future. Kyle Corp is the future. Kyle Oil, a.k.a. K Oil. Kyle Gold, K Gold.
Okay. Okay.
Look, how about this? You just think about it. Because if I can't get you guys to do it, well, then I'll just get someone else to do it. But I think you need everything that I'm offering you.
I wouldn't go that far. Let's reel that in a bit here, okay? I think it's an equal
please.
need back and forth here. We don't need you. You don't necessarily need us.
You are so misconstrued. You understand who holds all the strings. I can make any mayor I want in this goddamn town tap to my goddamn tune. I got access to all the funds. I oversee the entire police force. If you think that you're not getting, if you actually are naive to think that a couple dozen Babylonians doing manual labor has anything in comparison to what I offer you, you are very misinformed. Because
I don't think that's a very good narrative to go with there, Pride. If you want to get into business, okay? Let's calm it down a bit.
I'm just making sure that you're aware of who is the puppet master.
But do you see what I mean? This is what I'm saying. This is the way you are, Pred. You look at a business venture in a way where you hold all of the strings in your hands. That
of course
is
I hold
scary.
the largest share. I hold the largest share, but any good corporation has a board. The Marduk will have a seat at that board and a larger percentage than most of the others at that board. In fact, I'm making sure that the Marduk, if he accepts this deal, has the second largest share for nothing but the labor of Babylon. Okay. And I'll be able to give you guys everything you need. But I can't protect you entirely from outside police involvement. I don't have say over the Blaine County Sheriff's Office, for one. So if they get wise to you guys on some shit, I can't really interfere. I can attempt to deter.
Yeah, he don't know shit, but like it's still funny to listen to all of this, right?
But I can, in most circumstances, have the LSPD play it more coy with you guys. Like I have been, and I've been demonstrating that. I've been respectful to your people. I've been learning your culture, your ways. I'm like a explorer, a modern-day Renaissance man. I got some shit I got to take care of, so let me go drop you back off at the village, all right?
Well, listen, I appreciate you showing me all this, and it's definitely a conversation that I think will go further with the Marduk. Ah!
Stop jumping over my doors!
You have blood all over the front of your car,
Yeah, I
Mr.
kill
Chief
a
of
lot
Police.
People, CJ.
That's great.
You know that guy that got executed the other day. I'm the one that killed him.
Who the got executed?
Something Gallardo. Someone I don't know. I don't really care to learn.